place in the valley where the water spilled down, down, down to the pool below. Down, down, down where the cool spring flows. We stood upon the mountain and heard the valley call. Whispers through the cedars of a place where the water falls. Down, down, down to the pool below. Down, down, down where the cool spring flows. There we talked and we laughed, sat silent in the sun. We listened to the sounds of the falls and watched the water run. And as we touched, I felt his love, I saw his face there under that waterfall as we embraced. Down, down, down in the pool below. Down, 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 how I love him so. Take me back to that place down over the hill, and let's make love again in the valley where the water spills. Down, down, down to the pool below. Down, down, down where the cool spring flows. I love to go with my lover down below. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. I went with my lover for a walk down over the hill to a place in the valley where the water spilled down, down, down to the pool below. Down, down, down where the cool spring flows. We stood upon the mountain and heard the valley call. Whispers through the cedars of a place where the water falls. Down, down, down. place in the valley where the water spilled down, down, down to the pool below. Down, down, down where the cool spring flows. We stood upon the mountain and heard the valley call. Whispers through the cedars of a place where the water falls. Down, down, down to the pool below. Down, down, down where the cool spring flows. There we talked and we laughed, sat silent in the sun. We listened to the sounds of the falls and watched the water run. And as we touched, I felt his love. I saw his face there under that waterfall as we embraced. Down, down, down in the pool below. Down, 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 how I love him so. Take me back to that place down over the hill, and let's make love again in the valley where the water spills down, down, down to the pool below. Down, down, down where the cool spring flows. I love to go with my lover down below. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. I went with my lover for a walk down over the hill to a place in the valley where the water spilled down, down, down to the pool below. Down, down, down where the cool spring flows. We stood upon the mountain and heard the valley call. Whispers through the cedars of a place where the water falls down, down, down. valley call whispers through the cedars of a place where the water falls down, down, down to the pool below. Down, down, down where the cool spring flows. There we talked and we laughed, sat silent in the sun. We listened to the sounds of the falls and watched the water run. And as we touched, I felt his love, I saw his face there under that waterfall as we embraced. Down, down, down in the pool below. Down, 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 how I love him so. Take me back to that place down over the hill, and let's make love again in the valley where the water spills. Down, down, down to the pool below. Down, down, down where the cool spring flows. How I love to go with my lover down below. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. I went with my lover for a walk down over the hill to a place in the valley where the water spilled. Down, down, down to the pool below. Down, down, down where the cool spring flows. We stood upon the mountain and heard the valley call whispers through the cedars of a place where the water falls down, down, down. I went with my love a place in the valley where the water spilled down, down, down to the pool below. Down, down, down where the cool spring flows. We stood upon the mountain and heard the valley call. Whispers through the cedars of a place where the water falls. Down, down, down to the pool below. Down, down, down where the cool spring flows. There we talked and we laughed, sat silent in the sun. We listened to the sounds of the falls and watched the water run. And as we touched, I felt his love, I saw his face there under that waterfall as we embraced. Down, down, down in the pool below. Down, 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 how I love him so. Take me back to that place down over the hill, and let's make love again in the valley where the water spills. Down, down, down to the pool below. Down, down, down where the cool spring flows. How I love to go with my lover down below. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. I went with my lover for a walk down over the hill to a place in the valley where the water spilled down, down, down to the pool below. Down, down, down where the cool spring flows. We stood upon the mountain and heard the valley call. Whispers through the cedars of a place where the water falls. Down, down, down.
Jiangsu East Musical Instrument Company Limited was founded in 2000 and currently has more than 200 employees. There are two harmonica production bases producing harmonica, melodica, recorder, tambourines, and other musical instruments. Our factory adopts advanced automated equipment production and sophisticated testing methods, imported spot welding equipment and tuning instruments to ensure that products meet international standards. Quality is our core element. Our company has always focused on product research, development, and innovation, and has been using green material to supply environmental products. Our product could comply with ASTM, CPSIA, EN71 Part 1, 2, 3 test requirements. We are not only a manufacturer of cost-effective product, we have established good cooperation with many international musical instrument brands. Easttop brand is for our professional line, gained a large market share and enjoy a high reputation among customers. Performance, precision, and innovation are our concepts. We will continue to innovate and provide quality products and services to meet customer needs. The East Harmonica Museum, which began preparations and construction in 2019, it covers an area of about 1,200 square meters. The exhibition hall takes time as the access and successfully presents the evolution of the harmonica since its birth in the 19th century. There are nearly 3,200 harmonicas of various ages, brands, shapes, and it is one of the larger harmonica libraries in the world. We look forward to working with you.
In 2006, Carl Puholt decides to spend a sleepless night in the Seydel workshop. What he did not know at this time was that he would change the direction of modern harmonica engineering.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the third night of the best harmonica music in the universe. Oklahoma, home of the Route 66 Harmonica Club. If you're listening on YouTube or Zoom listeners can find us on the SPAH website, and everyone else can watch us for free on YouTube. And the feedback I've been getting is that if you have an opportunity to see YouTube on the big screen, it's very HD. It looks really wonderful. So check us out on YouTube or Zoom this evening. I want to give you announcements through the night and also introduce all our performers and videos. Our first video is coming from two wonderful performers from Sweden, Mikael Fall and Mikael Bäckman. There's a teacher and a student. Mikael Bäckman has the distinction of being the only person that we know of that was married at SPAH. So happy anniversary to Mikael Bäckman and his wife. I had heard that Buzz Krantz was the photographer, and we had a SPAH official who hitched them at SPAH. And so happy anniversary to them. A little more background about their music. Mikael Bäckman is a PhD and award-winning harmonica player in Germany. In Sweden, and also plays in a band called John Henry, a 7-piece kind of a roots band that plays swing music and classic Americana type music. They're also going to do some Bob Wills stuff, which is near and dear to our hearts here in Tulsa. Now, Mikael Fall is Mikael Bäckman's student. They're going to play songs together and as solo performers. So please, without further ado, turn it up loud for Mikael Fall and Mikael Bäckman from Sweden.
Hi, everybody. My name is Mike Fall.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mikael Bäckman. We are really pleased to be performing for you this year at SPAH. I have some really fond memories of going to SPAH. I was there for 4 consecutive years in the early part of this millennium, and I even got married at a SPAH. We had Reverend Ed Heiniger from the Gateway Harmonica Club in St. Louis, who performed the service. And our witnesses were Jimmy Gordon and Joe Flisco. And the official wedding photographer was none other than Buzz Krantz. So SPAH has a very special place for me.
I've been very fortunate to have Bäckman here as my harmonica teacher since 2000 and I have to think 2004, I think. I went up to Piteå where I studied for 6 years, but I was able to visit him 1 year earlier, I think, and until 2011. So and he talked a lot about SPAH when I was studying up there, and then later on in 2017 I was fortunate to visit the first SPAH in Tulsa, and then back in Tulsa in 2019, and unfortunately this year due to the coronavirus I was planning to I actually arranged for a harmonica ensemble to play, but we have to do it. We're gonna do it next year in Charlotte. So we're gonna play 6 songs for you guys, 3 from Bäckman and 3 from myself, 3 in major, 3 in minor. The first one is a song that I wrote a few years back for my album Born in a Different Time. The whole concept of the album was to create this 20s and 30s atmosphere, heavily influenced by Calloway and Duke Ellington's jungle style music of the era, but with a contemporary twist.
It's a really good album, so if you haven't heard it, check it out.
Thank you. Bäckman plays chromatic harmonica, and I play diatonic harmonica in second, third, fifth, and 12th position. Here's the title track. Hope you enjoy it.
Every morning when I wake up, I have this feeling inside. Every day when I go walking, it feels like something has dried. It doesn't make a difference how high I climb or that I live my life in my prime. It still feels like I was born in a different time. Every night when I lay awake and I want to close my eyes, 'cause every time in my dreams I'm drifting counterclockwise. It doesn't make a difference how high I climb or that I live my life in my prime. It still feels like I was born in a different time. Every morning when I wake up, I have this feeling inside. Every day when I go walking, it feels like something has dried. I know that you're supposed to look ahead, keep working and live in the moment instead. But if I had a chance, I would spend every single dime to get the chance to experience life in a different time.
Okay, the next piece we're gonna play for you is with my band, John Henry, who has been playing various kinds of country music for a bit over 10 years now. We started out as an acoustic old-time bluegrass band and have progressed. So today we're a 7-piece band playing with drums, electric instruments. We're doing a lot of Western swing and honky-tonk in our repertoire. We have a bunch of these out. We've done 3 albums. that are available through our website, and we have a best of album on Spotify if you want to hear more of John Henry. We're gonna play now a Cindy Walker song that was made famous by Bob Wills. So here's some Western swing for you. I'm playing the chromatic, and Mike, what are you playing?
I'm playing diatonic harmonica in second position, but I tried to be in the upper register. So it was a bit of a challenge, but I think I made it work.
Yeah, you sure did. And here is Sugar Moon. So the next song we'll be playing is with my other band, a blues band called Ramblin' Minds. I'm fortunate enough to have been a member of that band for 25 years. So we've done a lot of shows together. We have 6 CDs out. All are available on Spotify if you want to check out Ramblin' Minds more. We're gonna do a T-Bone Walker tune for you. And I think we're both playing the same position and harp on this, a low E flat in second position, isn't that right?
Lovely key to play in, a lovely position to play in, right?
Definitely. Okay, so here is Party Girl.
Party girl, why don't you stay at home? Party girl, why don't you stay at home? You lost all your glamour and all your health is gone. Party girl, you used to be so fine. Party girl, you used to be so fine. Bright lights and whiskey have caused you to lose your mind. Straight whiskey till it makes your tonsils sore. Got bags on your eyes, honey, big as a on your door. Wake up, party girl, don't you know the cops around? You're dead on your feet and you're on your last go round.
Here's the next song. It's called I Can't Get Satisfied, and it's from the album Born in a Different Time that I released in 2018. And it's available on my webpage and on Spotify and iTunes and all those places. Bäckman plays chromatic harmonica and I play diatonic harmonica in third position. Hope you'll enjoy it.
Sometimes I feel just like a child, lost in a candy store. Eager, fat and wild, always wanting more. Sometimes I feel just like the wind, blowing myself away, swirling up the path that I'm trying to take. This is my price to pay. I can't get satisfied. The grass is over which way to go, yeah. Sometimes I feel I just wanna leave all my past behind. It's easier to put your head in the sand than pulling up your sleeve. Sometimes I feel I just wanna leave all my past behind. It's easier to put your head in the sand than pulling up and pulling up and pulling up your sleeve.
And the next tune we will play for you is another one with John Henry. This time it's written by our lead vocalist Ulrika Weins, who also happens to be my wife since St. Louis. That song is on our best of album that you can find on Spotify. So here is, well, maybe we should say what we're playing. I'm playing a diatonic in second position, country tuned.
Yeah, and I was thinking about what position to play this in, because I didn't want to play the same that you did. So I thought about it, and 12th position was too high to play on a D harmonica. So I tried 11th. I hope you think it works.
Yeah, so here is Ulrika Weins's Flip That Rock.
Turn, turn, turn it upside down. Turn every rock the other way around. You may see is what you want when you only view the front. You better flip that rock and see what you can find. Flip, 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 flip that rock. Turn, turn, turn it upside down. Turn every coin the other way around. The icing on the cake turns out to be a fake, and just like that the king become a clown. Flip, 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 flip that rock. Turn, turn, turn it upside down. Turn every page the other way around. 'Cause in the story's end, the straightest way will bend. And if you fly, you surely hit the ground. Flip, 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 flip that rock. Turn, turn, turn it round and round. Roll the dice and hear the sound. On someone else's seat, you hear a different beat, and all the birds will sing another song. Flip, 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 flip that rock. Flip, 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 flip that rock. Oh, you better flip that rock.
The last song we're going to play for you now is a song called The Blues Makes Me Soaking Wet, and it's from an EP I released in 2015. The concept of the album was to create a cinematic landscape with both pop and blues influences. This one has the most blues vibes to it. Both me and Mikael Bäckman plays in the most popular blues position on the diatonic harmonica, second position. Thank you all for watching, and thank you to SPAH for letting us be a part of this online harmonica week.
Yeah, thanks everyone. It's been a lot of fun, and we hope to see you all in real life sometime soon.
Here's Soaking Wet. Have a continued pleasant evening.
I am walking down the road, through the mud, through the cold. It is pouring, and I say to myself that this blues makes me soaking wet. All my faith, it's all gone, and I am walking all alone. It is not enough that you have left me, but it's pouring, pouring down, and it makes me soaking wet. passing by, and it feels like I'm gonna die. Oh yes I would, but I don't dare, and like no one would even Oh, please, my friend, make this journey end, so I can say to myself that this lonesome travel made me so care.
Long around about you, I'll be one.
Party girl, why don't you stay at home?
That was out of sight. How about that? Mikael and Mikael Bäckman from Sweden. Did you check out the fiddle, the dual fiddle harmonica parts on the Bob Wills number? And I'm a big T-Bone Walker fan. Party Girl, those were horns. They matched the chromatic and the diatonic, put a little effect in there, stirred that up, and it sounded just like a proper jump blues horn section. Those guys are incredible. I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the comments that folks are making. We're getting a lot of thumbs up on the first performance. The production quality was incredible. Those guys really know what they're talking about, and they had a good team to put that video together. Feel free to comment on Zoom and on the YouTube feed. Once again, I'll remind you that the YouTube picture looks absolutely HD right now. And then one more thing about Mikael Bäckman, happy anniversary to you. He did get married at SPAH, and I think he has the distinction of being the first and only so far nuptials that happened at the big harmonica festival. Hope everybody's digging the show tonight. If you were with us this afternoon, the workshops were incredible. Todd Parrott presented a fantastic gospel harmonica workshop for us, and there's so many of us that dig the feeling as well of gospel music, and Todd is on the forefront of teaching and playing gospel harmonica. The harmonica repair open harp surgery session that was done by Kelly and Jim, once again, produced excellent. I may sacrifice a couple harmonicas in the name of harmonica repair. If you're brave, give it a try. They've got the videos, and that video today really broke it down to a few simple repair techniques for open harp surgery. And then Jason Ritchie did a sub job for Donald Caesar, who wasn't able to do his program today. If you know Donald Caesar, think good thoughts for him. He's recovering from an infection, but that cat can do the splits. He can go, give me one, give me two, boom, boom, give me three, boom, boom, boom. So hopefully we'll get to see and hear Donald Caesar again real soon. And then Paul Davies did a double harp workshop that was fantastic. And what I'm learning on the workshops, when I'm in a live workshop, I want to play right away. And I'm not able to because I don't want to interrupt the presenter. And what happens is sometimes I lose the essence of what she's teaching at that moment. When the presenter is presenting on virtual format, I can play right along. And I can practice and I can noodle along, and I'm not disrupting anyone. So to me, that's a valuable, that's a golden nugget that we're getting out of the COVID virtual shows that we're producing, is that the learning is on a different level, and it's working for me. Let us know if it's working for you. I think it's the next best thing to being there, is what you used to say in the advertising. Also tomorrow on the workshop, starting around noonish, we've been waiting all for Joe Falisco to come on, and Joe's going to join us, Heart and Soul of SPAH. Incidentally, SPAH, think about it, Society for the Preservation and Advancement of Harmonica. Society for the Preservation and Advancement of the Harmonica. That's what we're about. So if you Google it, look for SPAH Harmonica for people that are just discovering on YouTube tonight this wild and wonderful, wacky world of the tin sandwich. Check us out. Also, David, I want to say Cachalon, forgive me if I'm mispronouncing his surname. He's doing groove, chugging, and rhythm. We all love to hear trained rhythms and chugs. Harmonica is famous for that, especially the diatonic harmonica. And then at 3 in the afternoon, we'll have the SPAH annual meeting. That'll be done by telephone, so that won't be on the interweb. And then from Spain, this is going to be killer. At 4:45, Antonio Serrano is going to be broadcasting his workshop on his personal approach to chromatic harmonica. Harmonica with a button on the side that plays all the notes, the black and white notes on the piano. Also, our numbers are going up. Our numbers are going up. We have well over 100 viewers on both platforms tonight. Let us know that you're there. Incidentally, people are reconnecting in this time of COVID with our chats. And so we're going to keep the platform open after our program finishes around 10. Jerry's going to keep it going. So if you want to reach out and speak with your friends that you haven't got to talk with for over a year, this is going to be a fun way to do that. So enough housekeeping. I want to introduce a video that's going to be a blast from the past. It's the Harmonica Brass performance from 1993. Check this out, a blast from the past with Harmonica Brass. That's what I'm talking about. Some duo harmonica work from 1993 from SPAH by Harmonica Brass. Two harmonicas playing together, incredibly musical. We're also going to get a little contest going right now. Please chime in on the chat and let us know where you're viewing our big SPAH conference from this evening. We know that we've got people from all over America, but I believe there's people from around the world tuning in. So let us know, and we'll work out some kind of prize. I know that Jerry Deal has developed, and he may have more than the prototype of this. It's a harmonica COVID device that's got a face shield that's like a salad bar protector, and we could maybe talk him out of one of those to get, I don't know, maybe, we'll see. But it's a prototype. It's probably priceless. Hey, I want to talk a little bit more about tomorrow evening's program. Check it out. At 6:45, we're going to do the awards ceremony, and there's going to be live call-in. So we're going to give awards to people live via telephone. It's going to be really a precious thing to hear and see. Also, Antonio Serrano's playing. At 8:15, The Message and Living the Good Life is playing. And then Hermione is going to play with us at 9 p.m. So check it out for tomorrow. Workshops all day, SPAH annual meeting, award ceremony, and live music. Hey, I want to talk with you about my friend Kiersi Joli. Right now she's 12. And I just saw pictures from her Facebook. Her Facebook login is in the key of Kiersi. Check it out. There are pictures of her with Joe Falisco. I think she's probably 8 years old, maybe younger, a little kid. And now she's all of 12 years old. And my goal, and I'm sure many of your goal in learning to have fun and play the harmonica, is to improve, to get better and have fun, to get better and have fun. And that is one thing that Kiersi has demonstrated every year, whether it's incorporating guitar playing into her performances, her voice is developing, and her harmonica is going through the roof in her quality. Her teachers were Sandy Weltman, for starters, and now she's learning from Todd Parrott in the gospel tradition. She's writing her own music and performing. You're going to love this performance. Hey, I also want to say that her dad, Mike Weiscarver, is our seminar coordinator for SPAH. And he's been serving SPAH for a number of years now. And give him a shout out and a thank you for putting our seminars together. Her performance tonight, she'll be in a duo. She'll be with another young lady from the Nashville area. Ava Page is going to sing and play as well. Did you know that Kiersi, I've got a lot to say about this girl. She's only 12 and she's got this great career going already. She has the distinction of being Hohner's youngest endorsee. I remember when I was 12 years old, 13 years old, I would go into the music store and look at the Hohner catalog. And I'd see pictures of Jerry Adler or Charlie McCoy or maybe Sonny Terry and think that maybe someday I'll be an endorsee. I don't know. She is 12 years old and the youngest endorsee to be sponsored by Hohner International. I wanted to say a couple other things about her, but I don't want to take up too much of our time. We're running pretty close to schedule. We're a few minutes early, so keep that in mind if you're trying to tune in to a specific time for a broadcast. Finally, it's so good to reconnect with everyone. Please keep talking with people, keep chatting with people while the performances are going on. It's such a wonderful thing. You know, SPAH is a gathering of the tribes. It's a huge reunion. It puts smiles on our faces and releases gallons of serotonin in our brains. And we're missing that this year. But on the interweb, we can get the next best thing to being there. And I'm hearing lots of great comments from people who are getting to reconnect and enjoy that special SPAH family reunion experience that we have. Now, without further ado, I would like to present to you Kiersi Joli. I think you're going to dig her. Kiersi Joli.
Hey everybody, my name is Kiersi Joli, and I'm so excited to be here, and I want to thank SPAH for letting me come out and perform for y'all, and I'm going to have a special guest come up later and perform with me, but for now, I'm going to be able to play a song, my original, called Movin' Blues. Hope y'all like it. Oh, yeah. Moving to Nashville, Tennessee. There's so many things I wanna be. Gospel, country, singing blues. They say I have to pay my dues. I got the moving blues. I got nothing to lose. I got the moving blues. It can be hard to choose. Here I come, traveling through, singing these moving blues. Happy, sad, excited, afraid. The decision has been made. It can come with a heavy load. Making my way along the road. I got the moving blues. I got nothing to lose. I got the moving blues. It can be hard to choose. So here I come, traveling through, singing these moving blues. Got the moving blues. I got nothing to lose. I got the moving blues. It can be hard to choose. So here I come, traveling through, singing these moving blues. Leaving some family and friends behind, waiting on my time to shine, making some noise along the way. I think I'm here to stay. No more moving blues. I got too much to lose. No more moving blues. Seeing my dreams coming true. Putting up these traveling shoes. No more moving blues. Thank you. So now I'm going to invite up a good friend of mine. Her name is Ava, and she's just an amazing singer/songwriter. And, well, I'm going to let her introduce herself.
Hi everyone, my name is Ava Page. Thank you so much, Kiersi, for having me.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, isn't this girl absolutely amazing? Well, as she said, my name is Ava Page. I'm a 15-year-old singer-songwriter, born and raised in Nashville. And I think we are going to do one of my originals. Wrote this one with a really good friend of mine. His name is Charles Eston. And the song's very special to me. And This is called Even Jesus Cried.
I ain't perfect, I won't lie. Ain't always strong, even though I try. Yeah, sometimes I break down, but that's alright. 'Cause the strongest man who ever lived and died had tears fall from his eyes. Yeah, even Jesus cried. This world ain't perfect, can break your heart, but we all try to show how brave we are. Yes, I'll be fine, yes, I'm okay. Well, that's just what we say, to cover all the hurt we have inside. But that's our foolish pride. 'Cause even Jesus cried. Even Jesus cried. There'll be a day, there'll be a time, he'll wipe every tear from every eye. But while he was here, well, just like you and I, even Jesus cried. He was perfect, he never lied, but Jesus cried.
That was great.
You sound so amazing on that, girl.
Thank you. You too. Your voice is just awesome.
Thank you. Well, you ready for this next one?
I think I am. All right, this next song is called, it's a fun mashup of two songs that I really like doing. And so, here I go. Here we go.
1, 2.
Got me running, you got me hiding, you got me run, hide, run any way you wanna let it roll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me doing what you want me, baby, what you want me to do. I'm going up, I'm going down, I'm going up, down, down, up, any way you wanna let it roll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me doing what you want me, baby, what you wanna let go. big city. Went to my baby's head. A bright lights, a big city. Went to my darling's head. You know I love you, baby, but you didn't hear a thing I said. But go ahead, pretty baby, and knock yourself out. Go ahead, pretty baby, and knock yourself out. I still love you, baby, but you don't know what it's all about. You got me peeping, you got me hiding, you got me peep, hide, peep, any way you wanna let it roll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me doing what you want me, baby, what you wanna let go. You got me running, you got me hiding, you got me run, hide, run, any way you wanna let it roll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me doing what you want me, baby, what you want me to do. Whew, that was great.
That was fun.
All right, so I think, yes, this next song is another one of Ava's originals, and it is called Southern Distraction. Hold on, I gotta switch out things here.
Well, this one is another one of my favorites. We were feeling super sassy this day in the co-writing room, and this one's super fun. I wrote it with two good friends of mine, Bill DeLuigi and Jamie Perrineau, and this one's called Southern Distraction. Well, I'm a busy girl. I got a lot on my plate. Bills to pay, hey, all I got 'em. Ain't got no time for no blue-eyed problem. I know how these things go. Steady as a train on track, 1 minute, then you're off the rails and all up in it. Trouble has a way of making you lose traction. Oh, southern distraction. 6 foot tall and hot as Louisiana, sweet as the tea deep in Alabama, smooth as the blues down in Mississippi, warms my lips like Tennessee whiskey. Wasn't even looking, don't know how it happens. Oh, southern distraction. I try to block it out, every pretty word. Think
I learned, but it just keep falling. I guess my head and my heart ain't talking. Cause when he looks at me, he never fails to get a reaction. Oh, southern distraction. 6 foot tall and hard as Louisiana, sweet as the tea deep in Alabama, smooth as the blues down in Mississippi. Ruins my lips, the Tennessee whiskey. Wasn't even looking, don't know how it happens. Oh, southern distraction. Take it away. Guess I should just give up, or just give in. Ain't no use in fighting anymore, cause you could just walk through that door. 6 foot tall and hard as Louisiana, sweet as the tea deep in Alabama, oh, smooth as the blues down in Mississippi. Ruins my lips, that Tennessee whiskey. Wasn't even looking, don't know how it happens. Oh, southern distraction. Wasn't even looking, but I guess I'll just let it happen. Southern distraction. Southern distraction.
That was awesome. Really feel the heat there. All right, so this next song is a duet of, well, it's going to be our duet, but it's a cover. It's called Live Wire by Sheryl Crow and Bonnie Raitt. So, hope y'all enjoy.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I got me a lover as stubborn as a weed. Oh, but he met his match on the day he met me. Even when I paddled my boat up shore, well, the river keep on floating me right back to your door. No telling when the lightning strikes, the way you make me feel, I gotta hold on tight. I gotta live wire, I gotta live wire. Well, some people just built that way, never looking back at the mess they made. I gotta live wire, I gotta live wire. Never know what the cat will drag in. This bird's getting out of its cage again. I got a live wire, a live wire.
Well, I got me a joint in the middle of town. Stay up all night when my friends come round. You know it's all gonna change when the screen door slams. Well, wild wind blowing you back into my hands. Next thing you know, your hair is standing on end. The circuits start to blow me off my feet again. I gotta live a while, I gotta live a while. Some people just built that way, never looking back at the mess they make. I gotta live a while, I gotta live a while. Never know what the cattle dragging, but this bird's getting
hurricane come crashing on me like a runaway train. My love for you is a house of fire. Well, I'm burning up with a strange desire. Oh, I gotta live a while. I gotta live a while. Some people just built that way, never looking back at the mess they make. I gotta live a while. I gotta live a while. Never know what the cattle dragging, but this bird's getting out of his cage again. I gotta live a while. I gotta live a while. Some people just built that way, never looking back at the best they make. It gotta live a while. I gotta live a while. Never know what the cattle dragging, this bird's getting out of his cage again. I gotta live while. I gotta live while. Live while. Set your soul on fire. I gotta live a while.
Feel like you just get electrocuted just listening to that song.
It's so fun.
It is. This last song we will be doing is honestly one of my favorites, and it's a good classic, and it's just an amazing song. And, well, sing to it if you know it, or dance to it. I mean, you're home, no one's watching you. So go ahead and do it. This is called Old Time Rock and Roll.
No judgment here. You ready?
Yeah. Just take those old records off the shelf. I'll sit and listen to them by myself. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time rock and roll. Don't try to take me to a disco. Don't even get me out on the floor. In 10 minutes I'll be late for the door. I like that old time rock and roll. Still like that old time rock and roll. That kind of music just soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time rock and roll.
Won't go to hear him play a tango. I'd rather hear some blues or funky old soul. There's only one true way to get me to go. Stop playing old time rock and roll. Call me railing, call me what you will. Say I'm old fashioned, say I'm over the hill. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time rock and roll. Still like that old time rock and roll. That kind of music just soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that
with that old time of rock and roll. Still like that old time of rock and roll. That kind of music just soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time of rock and roll.
Still like that old time of rock and roll. That kind of music just soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time of rock and roll. Still like that old time of rock and roll. That kind of music just soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time of rock and roll.
Woo! All right, thank you so much, and thank you so much for joining me today. It
Thank
was
you.
awesome, and it's always a pleasure working with you.
Yes, and where can we find you on social media?
You can find me on social media at In the Key of Kiersi on Facebook and on YouTube and Instagram. It's Kiersi Joli, and for those of you who don't know how to spell it, it's Kiersi. And where can they find you?
You can find me at all social media under Ava Page Music. That is AVAPAIGE. I am on all the socials, the Instagram, Twitters, Facebooks, as well as anywhere where you get your music. Thank you so much, Kiersi, for having me.
Thank you.
And yeah.
Hey! Kiersi's playing. Her future is so bright, you gotta wear shades. That girl has got it going on. Kiersi Joli with Ava Page. What a performance. I wanted to talk a little bit about my Goliath glasses. These were initially made famous by Harry Carey, but before that, they're made in Holland, in Amsterdam. Before that, the great Toot Stillman would wear these Goliath glasses. So I'm going to change my look through the night. I've got a lot of people speaking in my ear, feeding me information. For example, the latest fun facts are we're at 170 viewers. We have viewers from Slovenia, Argentina, and Sweden so far, and all over the continental United States. Paul Davies is helping me. Jerry Deal's helping me. And also from, I have to lift up my glasses, from Equalized Production tonight, Chris Woodley. Hey, Chris, thanks, man. You're doing a great job. And Dave-O from Colorado are producing this for us. They're doing a wonderful job. You're going to hear more from them. Equalized Productions is going to do the sound reinforcement for us next year in Charlotte. They're going to go all the way from Colorado, drive across the country, and do our sound for us. So I've got lots of great support, people talking in my ear. I have other support, people whispering in my ear, and I'll get back to them in a minute. Okay, good. I wanted to make a couple other points, technical points. If you're a gearhead, which many of us are, the microphone that Kiersi was using, it was kind of obscured by her hands. It's a wonderful mic introduced last year at SPAH by Mitch Granger from Australia. The mic is called a Dynamic. And I don't know if you listen to the presence of that microphone and the quality of sound Kiersi was getting from that instrument. Now, we know that you have to be able to generate tone organically, but the equipment that we use is essential. And she has really had that microphone dialed in. That Dynamic that Kiersi was using. So we're still having our contest. Slovenia is the furthest place right now that we're listening on. Sweden, we said also it's just south of the Arctic Circle, so the sun's still out and it's going to be out for a long time. They probably only get about 3 hours of daylight. So in the winter, you know that they really woodshed and they practice on harmonica. That's why those Swedes played so well earlier tonight. I wanted to talk with you a little bit about these blast from the past videos. we've been able to digitize countless hours of audio and video performances from previous SPAHs throughout the years. Jerry Deal has gone through those. We digitized those. And I think right now we're in the decade of the 1990s performances from SPAH. On the first night we did the 70s, then the 80s, and now we're in the 90s. And the next performance we're going to see is a SPAH stalwart, Madcat. If you know the legend, Madcat was the first cat to play diatonic harmonica at a SPAH convention, and he broke the diatonic ceiling. Let's put it that way. And he is one of our beloved leaders and players. This performance that we're going to see is Madcat and Kane, the duo. We've seen them before during our 3-day performance from the early 90s, from 1993. I think you'll really like it. He is one of my absolute favorite players, and if you've ever met him personally, he'll make you feel like you're the most important person in the world when you speak with him. So without further ado, hey, it's Madcat and Kane from 1993.
Jump here, you gotta jump there. You gotta jump now, jump now, jump now, jump now. Everywhere, then you melt it down easy. You gotta melt it down easy. You gotta melt it down easy when you're really about to roll your top up. Melt it down easy, baby. baby. Mellow it down easy. You gotta mellow down easy when you really about to blow your top. You gotta mellow down easy, baby. You gotta shake it here. You gotta shake it there. You gotta shake it now, 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 shake it now. Everywhere, then you mellow it down easy, baby. Mellow it down easy. You gotta mellow down easy when you're really about to blow your top, yeah. You gotta mellow down easy, baby.
Some blues you can use from Madcat Kane. Mellow down easy before you're really going to blow your top. And also for us gearheads, Madcat's mic is a proprietary mic. You can buy him. He's the endorsee for this. It's a shaker Madcat mic. It's very compact. It fits in your hand and it has a volume control. And if you're like many of us, you want to have a number of these devices in your collection so you can find the one that you like the most and also to kind of fill out your sound. So that's the Madcat shaker mic that Madcat uses. He just did Little Walter's Mellow Down Easy, Madcat Kane from '93. Now, I've got another introduction that's going to take a little while. Why? Because these two gentlemen are harmonica heavy hitters in the highest order. Okay, so let me give you some biographical information about both these artists. Nothing but respect for these cats as real deal players with over 50 years experience, both of them together, maybe 100 years if you combine it. We'll start with Rob Paparozzi from New York. He has a portfolio extending from playing with Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Both Rob and Chris played on Broadway Big River, that has a harmonica part featured prominently in the songs. Couple more things about Rob. I learned that he did a Paul Butterfield tribute record where he played some of Paul's material from the Better Days Bearsville stuff with Donald Duck Dunn and Steve Cropper. So that's a wonderful record to get as well. He's on countless commercials, recordings, Broadway plays, television soundtracks. He is the go-to guy on the East Coast for recording and live performance. He does a wonderful Blues Brothers show that's international. They probably played around the world many times doing that performance, Blues Brothers. I want to say a couple more. I miss baseball. I miss being there. Everything that goes on in a baseball game, particularly the organ. And this is great. Rob has got the organ player from Yankee Stadium, Ed Alstrom, is playing organ on their songs. So that'll fill that, it'll fill that hole in our soul that we're going to miss from baseball. We'll get to hear a little ballpark inspired organ on this next set. I also want to talk with you about, on this performance, this is the first time Rob and Chris Bauer have played together live. They have made recordings together, but they've never played live together. Let me give you a little bit of Chris Bauer's bona fides. He's been playing since he was 9 years old. And then he played professionally when he was 13 years old. Well, how did he manage that? Well, his dad was in Jerry Murad's Harmonicats, the world famous, internationally famous Harmonicats. And Chris played in that ensemble starting when he was 13 years old. Chris also has an extended career playing, once again, on Broadway, as well as he's an excellent music reader, so he can read charts and play all in ensemble parts on the chromatic, so he can play in orchestras, he can play in duos. In this case, it's a duo, or trios as well. Another thing that I personally enjoy from Chris is his chromatic tone. If you listen carefully, his tone is just dripping with soulfulness. Speaking of soulfulness, he's also a minister. Chris Bauer's a minister. And I think you're going to really enjoy this performance, everything from the Beatles to Broadway and in between. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please pat your hands together for Rob Paparozzi and Chris Bauer.
Hey, Chris.
How you doing, Rob?
All right, man. It's great to be here for SPAH Week. This is probably the first SPAH that was ever done online, so this is a big deal for SPAH not to have a live convention.
It is, and we certainly we miss being able to see everybody and just hanging out in the hallways and just jamming with each other. It's like we're not doing that, so we kind of miss that. I definitely miss meeting, seeing everybody, meeting some new faces. It's tough, but it's understandable why we're doing it. So yeah,
it's going to be a whole different thing. But yep. I'm glad that that they felt that we had to have something, because SPAH. I mean, I've been a member since the '70s, yep. And I know they were going way before that. And this is something that we don't want to lose momentum on, because everybody I know I do. I look forward, even if I can't make the convention, I look forward to hearing about who they're having and see if I could work it into my schedule to get out to one of these conventions. So it was supposed to have been in St. Louis this year. I was really thinking of going, and we're going to try and do this online.
Yeah. It's awesome that and what we're doing here, you and I have never performed together. We've done things together, but we've never performed
Yeah,
together.
we jammed at SPAH. That's about it.
Pretty much it. Yeah. Well, we did the one track on my Christmas CD that you brought your brain power to produce.
Right. We worked on that together, but that was a recording, and that was in a recording studio. So here we are from your home and my home out here on the East Coast, you know, and we're trying to provide some stuff. So I'm happy that they kind of teamed us together to do this, because we finally get a chance to work on a project. So
Yes. And I think you know, folks that are watching this, we've put together a pretty good variety of the tunes we're going to do, and I think it'll. I think everyone will be really entertained by it. At least I hope.
It was we put our heads together, and you know, I figured, hey, I'll play some chromatic and some blues harp, and Chris will do his great stuff that he does on a chromatic, and maybe even he'll pick up a blues harp. Who knows what's going on? I haven't seen the video yet. But let's stop talking and kick this thing off with a little Ticket to Ride, baby.
There we go.
I've never had this kind of feeling with dragging heart and brain reeling. What's the matter? Is the matter? Here's the thing that's really wrong with me. Oh yeah. Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans? It means a reach night and day. I know I'm not wrong. The feeling's getting stronger, longer that I stay away. The moss-covered vines, those tall sugar pines, where mockingbirds used to sing. Oh, sing it, Chris. And I'd like to see that lazy Mississippi hurrying straight in the spring. Now wait a minute. Moonlight shining on the bayou. Well, a Creole song, it fills the air. I dream about magnolias in June, and I'm hoping and praying that I get there. Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans when that's where you left your heart? There's something more. I miss the one I care for more than I miss New Orleans. You better play your horn, Chris.
what it means to miss New Orleans, when that's where you left your heart. There's something more. I miss the one I care for more than I miss New Orleans. Oh, I'll be standing on the corners of Ramparts and New Main. That's right. Oh, I'll be missing my Miss New Orleans. Yeah.
All right. Hope you enjoyed those tunes. You know, we kicked the set off. You heard with Ticket to Ride. That was something that I had done on one of my records a couple years ago. And Chris said, "Hey, Rob, why don't we do an online version of it?" And so that's how that ended up happening. And why don't you tell them a little bit about how we picked Miss New Orleans?
Well, Miss New Orleans is a tune that I kind of stumbled across. I heard a couple of other guys playing it, and I wanted to do it in the solo work I've been doing. And I found a Harry Connick and Dr. John version of it. And I was like, man, I said, now we're talking like those two different styles. I'm like, well, here's me and Rob that are like the same kind of thing. I said, I think it would be a really cool tune for us to do. So I think it was awesome. I think what Rob did was just fantastic. I had a ball playing it. So.
And I was at, I think I had told you this story, but I was at a SPAH convention many years ago. And one of the old time chromatic players, I can't think of his name, but after I got home, we stayed in touch with some emails, and he sent me a version of "Do You Know What It Means to Miss New Orleans" with an intro. And I said, I never heard it. And everybody comes in, "Do you know what it be?" And he had this little intro. I said, so we got to do that for this, and then we'll set up the Dr. John Harry Connick thing. And and to have Ed Ahlstrom from Yankee Stadium playing on organ was a thrill for us to do that.
Yes, absolutely. Yep. Now, then we also did In a Mellow Tone, and that whenever I play tunes like that, I always think of the Charlie Lawton Tuesday afternoon jam sessions used to have at his apartment in New York. I mean, I gotta say, I cut my teeth in playing jazz and playing solo by going to Charlie's. Charlie invited me to that. It was after my dad passed away, and he invited me to start going there. And I did. And there's some incredibly great players. William Gallison comes through there. Enrico came through there. You've been there. The Stroh brothers. And
Stan Harper used to
Stan
show
Harper.
up.
Yep. Gregoire came in there a couple. I met him there a couple of times.
Yeah. So Randy Weinstein.
That's right.
And I almost wasn't allowed in because they thought I was strictly a diatonic guy. And and Charlie goes, "I don't want any diatonic players up here. This is a chromatic jam, And they said, "Well, I think Rob plays a little chromatic, so and he knows some of these standards. All right, we'll let him in, I think Charles Franklin put in a good word for
That's
me.
Right. That's right. Well, I tell this story all the time, and now I'm gonna tell it in front of the whole SPAH folks that Rob did we were at a Garden State Festival years ago, and Rob did a seminar. So of course I sat front row, front and center, as I got to hear what Rob's saying. So Rob had said that people ask him along these lines, like, what do you play? You play diatonic, you play chromatic, you play country, blues, jazz. What do you play? And Rob's answer was, I'm a harmonica player. If it's a harmonica, I'll play it. And I looked at Patty and I said, that's wisdom. So it's like, because of that, I started like doing a little more diatonic work. And when I got the Big River thing down here in Philly, and you found out about it, and you were like, Rob calls me up and he says, "You're going to need an A harp for this. You're going to need a D harp for that." I said, Rob, I said, I got like 2 harmonicas I play Orange Blossom Special with. I don't know what
Well, the story behind that is that I kind of came up in New Jersey, half hour from New York scene. And here I am in the middle of New York with guys like William Gallison, Hendrik Merkins, Robert Bonfiglio, Gregoire. I mean, just great. And Toots coming in and out of town. And Alan Blackie Shackner was here for a while. I mean, if I'm going to work, I can't be like fussy about hey, do you play this style? I better play some different styles or I'm not going to get called with all these guys in town.
Yeah, right.
So
right.
I wanted to be sort of the jack of all trades kind of thing so I could maybe, pick up a buck here or there. So that's how I ended up playing all the instruments.
Well, it worked. And like I said, we used to do Mellow Tone, a bunch of other tunes we used to always do with Charlie. But Charlie Lawton is to sit in his apartment and just play music and listen to Charlie play.
And I know that you and I think Paul Davies did Big River and a bunch of other great harmonica players, Adam Gussow, William Gallis, a bunch of great harmonica players around the country have done Big River, which is sort of like the only Broadway show that really featured the harmonica.
On stage.
Big River, they did it on stage. Yeah. They opened, the first notes you heard
was a
was the
harmonica.
harmonica.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm so happy that that show is still alive. I know you had fun with it. Where did you do it?
I did it at Bryn Athyn College down here in Philly. They had it was like there was like a theater group that put it on, and somebody that heard me play had sent me the link for the email information to audition for it. So when I auditioned for it, I showed up with a case of, you know, I had a couple of chromatics and I had a bass harmonica with me because I heard that in the soundtrack. Right. And when I showed up and the conductor saw me open up a case full of harmonicas, he goes, "Oh, you have a case of harmonicas. That's impressive." I was like, but I did the audition on a chromatic. And you know, he had me play different bits, and he says, "Yeah, that's fine." He said, "You got it." But I said, "No, I got to do it right." So that's why, yeah, I taught myself a lot of how to play diatonic during that time.
That's great. Yeah, and I think Paul Davies did it out in Denver, and other guys have done it. I think Email D'Amico did it in Philly. So it's just great that the show lives on. I hope that they keep using it, and I'm praying that with this pandemic, you know, I'm hoping Broadway comes back with like real musicians, you know, because, you know, this is a tough time. And if they say, "Oh, well, we're going to need to use recorded tracks from now on," we're in trouble. So let's pray that live music continues on Broadway and all around the world, you know?
Yeah. Well, this virtual thing, it's like, it's cool. We have the technology to do it, but I mean, I've been doing my thing, and it's like, it's not the same. You finish a song and you're sitting in a room by yourself.
All right. Let's play a little bit more, and then we'll say goodbye later. But we got a couple more songs for you.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right, we got time for one more, Chris?
Yeah, definitely do. Yep.
You
But
want to do?
I think I certainly want to thank Paul for putting this together for us and asking us to do this, and certainly thanking SPAH for everything you guys have done through all the years for both of us. But it's been great and an honor once again to be able to get on the SPAH stage, even though it's virtually, but we still got a chance to do it.
Yes, we want to thank SPAH, Michael Dieth, and Paul Davies, and everybody, our whole staff that's still behind the scenes putting this together. So hopefully we'll see you guys for real in 2021 in August. So thanks for tuning in, and let's send them home with a little sunshine, man.
You got it. Let's play some Sunshine.
That was fantastic. It was great hearing the full ensemble play, and hearing the organ reminded me of all the ball games that I've attended. Hey, I want to give you some more data about Chris and Rob. Rob is a Hohner in Dorsey, plays Hohner harmonicas, and Chris plays Easttop harmonicas, up and coming brand, high quality, great prices, Easttop harmonicas. And then he uses Audex microphones. Also, a little bit of trivia, Chris was an engineer, a television engineer for many years, and would commute into New York City and engineer on the big time television programs. And then now he's dedicated primarily to music. His life is dedicated to music. So once again, please pat your hands together for Chris and Rob. That was some outstanding performances. I was trying to think if there's anything, I don't want to miss anything about Chris and Rob. Once again, it was a breath, just so good to hear these guys. Their music was finger poppable. Once again, check out the chats. Chat with people while we're doing this. It's a great way to reconnect, or even to connect for the first time. If you were watching on YouTube, and I think might have been some issues with the audio on Zoom, default, go over to YouTube. It's easy to do. If you're hearing us for the first time, if you're just learning about the Society for the Preservation and Advancement of Harmonica and what we do during this week in August, let us know on the chat line. If you're a first-time SPAH participant, if it's the first time that you've heard of SPAH maybe, and you haven't been able to attend, or you haven't ever heard of SPAH, and this is the first for you. The harmonica is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful instrument. It's played all around the world by all kinds of, what's that? What? Oh, my host is here. This is Alvin. You all might remember Alvin. He's got his chromatic. You might remember Alvin and the Chipmunks with Dave Seville. They had a television show, lots of records. This is Alvin Bubble Bath. Alvin! Dave Seville and the Chipmunks had a hit with Alvin's harmonica in 1959. Check it out on YouTube. What's that? Okay, I'll be sure to tell them. Coming up next, one of Alvin's favorite harmonica players. This cat plays the Mississippi saxophone. Why do we call it the Mississippi saxophone? Well, we know that Charlie Musselwhite is from Mississippi. He's been playing for many, many, many moons. He lives in Mississippi, but really, he's a citizen of the world. Charlie had one of my favorite bands, and keep in mind that Charlie always breaks out some of the new up-and-coming players, blues players, talent. He brings them into his band, and they launch from there. For example, we'll talk more about in Aki's band, June Core plays with Charlie. And you might remember last year at SPAH, when Charlie played for us in Tulsa, June was playing drums for that. Charlie will go back home to Mississippi when he's not playing. And we're also thinking about all our friends that are musicians that think about we're the horse in the barn right now. And it's so uncomfortable to be the horse in the barn when you're out, used to be running at full speed. When we think of Charlie Musselwhite, we think that he probably tours 100, 200 days a year. And we host SPAH in August, and Charlie said he would play every SPAH. However, August is his busy festival season. And the same with Aki and other performers, that's where we make the big money. That's where musicians go out and play around, tour around the country and tour around the world. So we were fortunate to have Charlie last year. Charlie is a Seydel in Dorsey, and Seydel brought him to our event last year in Tulsa, and he blew the roof off of it with his Mississippi sounds. So ladies and gentlemen, check out the great Charlie Musselwhite from 1994.
This is a tune called The Blues Overtook Me. this poor boy wild, I ain't complaining. You know I need my baby, hold me in her arms. And the summer to cool me, the winter to keep me warm. You know I love to hear my baby call my name. You know I love to hear my baby call my name. You know she calls so lonesome and she calls so doggone plain. She calls my name, my head goes round and round. She calls my name, my head goes round and round. When she kisses my lips, my heart jumps up and down. Need my baby, hold me in her arms. You know I need my baby to hold me around her arm. In the summer to cool me, the winter to keep me warm.
Well, all right. The great Charlie Musselwhite. You know, one of the goals of any musician, especially harmonica players, is to develop your own unique tone and sound. A lot of people who are new to listening to harmonica music, maybe you're hearing this for the first time tonight, might be familiar with guitar players. So if you hear Albert King hit a note, you know that's Albert King, or Stevie Ray Vaughan hits a note, we know it's Stevie Ray Vaughan. If you listen to Charlie Musselwhite and you love harmonica, he plays one bar and you know it's Charlie. You know it's Memphis Charlie blowing his Mississippi saxophone. So we're so grateful that he played for us last year, and hopefully we'll get to see him many, many more times. That's Charlie Musselwhite. And speaking of tones that identify the player, I'm going to play a little thing for you, and with my signature. This is my Xing. It's an Asian from China harmonica. It's the precursor to our modern harmonica, dating back to over 2,000 years. It has a metal or ceramic pot on the bottom, which is the resonator, has bamboo reeds that are fixed, and it works like the harmonica by blowing out or breathing in. And what is a harmonica show without a corny joke? And mine is, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that shing. So this is a shing, the Chinese harmonica. Okay. So, oh, it's a groaner. Okay. Moving right along. Moving right along. Our final performer tonight is an incredible young player on the harmonica scene internationally. Why do I say internationally? Aki Kumar is from Mumbai, India. He currently resides in the San Francisco Bay Area. When he came to America, he made this transition, and this is an incredibly risky transition, and it requires knowledge, skill, passion, and luck. And the transition is giving up your day job and becoming a full-time musician. Aki had a career in data processing and computer sciences, and he was good at it. And he had a dream and a vision to become an international harmonica star, and he's achieving his dream. Talk about a risk, particularly in the world of COVID. But the artists today, during COVID, are learning the new skills that are going to be required for the next few months, hopefully not the next few years, of being able to produce music, engage audiences with music and instruction via the internet. We'd like to hear some of your feedback about how we've been doing for the past few days, putting our SPAH conference together. It's the next best thing to be in there. I do like being able to chat with people, and hopefully next year we'll be able to visit each other in person. Back to Aki. Aki has a record out called Hindi Man Blues, which is one of my currently favorite records. And if you are a blues lover, traditional blues lover, you may be familiar with Junior Wells's Hoodoo Man Blues. It's one of my Desert Island Blues records. Aki's version is Hindi Man Blues, and I had the pleasure of seeing Aki perform at Biscuits and Blues in San Francisco, playing not only traditional Delta and Chicago blues, as well as a blend of cultures, a blend of Asian, Indian culture with traditional blues. What a concept. It's incredible. And if you'd like to see more of it, search Aki on YouTube, and you can see some very wonderfully high quality produced videos of him blending cultures with blues and Hindi music. A couple more things about Aki. When he came to America, he became a student of David Barrett, who we all know is part of the gold standard for harmonica instruction in the world. And Aki hooked up with David Barrett and became a student of David's, and they did a record with the three of them, Gary Smith, who is the godfather of West Coast jump blues harmonica player, David Barrett, and Aki. And that record is a must-have recording as well. Aki's band tonight, he's gonna have John Lawton on drums. It's a trio tonight. And then last year, as I mentioned, June Core, the world-class blues drummer, is Aki's go-to drummer. So he's going to be performing in this video as well. They're going to introduce songs. They're going to do traditional blues songs. We probably won't hear the Hindi aspect tonight, but if you want to see more of that, please go to Aki Kumar on the web or go to YouTube to be able to see that blend of cultures. It's wonderful. I want to make sure that I'm not skipping anything. Oh, yeah. Just got a message that we're being viewed in Australia, half on the other side of the planet. So Slovenia, Argentina, Sweden, Australia, and all over the United States of America and Canada, we're being viewed tonight. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. What we're going to do is see Aki do his set. We're going to come back. We're going to put a bow on our program tonight, but our friend Jerry Deal is going to be remaining with us for chats for later, because it's so fun to be able to reconnect or connect with our friends on the web. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the Hindi man himself, Aki Kumar.
All right. Let's do this, our first adventure today. And we're going to take a trip. A trip down to the land where I come from. And the land where I've been asked to go back to on a few occasions. The great, politely requested to. This one's a song I wrote a few years ago. We're going to take a trip back to the great city of Bombay. Johnny, does that sound like the right tuning, man?
Well, sounds a little bit unusual, perhaps a little bit foreign.
Let's try it again, see if I can Americanize it a little bit.
Could you please?
here's a song called The Bombay Stroll. I recorded this instrumental as part of a record I did with the great Gary Smith and David Barrett called It Takes Three. And this was my humble contribution. I do not remember the instrumental as I recorded it, so we're just going to try and make it up here as we go, which is generally how we play all the time anyway. That's the Bombay Stroll, and we don't need to play it again. Ever.
That was nice, man. That was strolling.
We're going to do a song that was sung by the great Memphis Slim. One of my favorites. Everybody here in this room loves Memphis Slim. We all sing his songs. And this is a song that I especially love. I recorded this song on my debut blues album called Don't Hold Back. If you guys enjoy this kind of music, and I hope most of you at SPAH do. If you're fans of Memphis Slim and if you're fans of this version of his song, please check it out online on the interwebs on my website. Here we go. 1, 2. You know what to do.
Yes,
CD.
You know, Johnny, this whole time I gotta keep adjusting my pandemic stash. Here's a tip for everybody at SPAH. If you're a harmonica player, don't grow a mustache. No matter how...
Don't even tape one on.
Don't even tape one on, as I did. Don't matter how pretty it makes you look.
Snidely.
It's not worth it. Oh yeah, we're gonna do a song that's one of mine, just like Back to Bombay. This is one of mine. Actually, I had a lot of help from my wife writing this song. In fact, she wrote this song. This one's called Let Me Get Closer, also off of the Don't Hold Back record. Well, I saw a pretty girl and I fell in love with just a glance. Yes, I saw a pretty girl and I fell in love with just a glance. Yes, I wanna take her home, but she said she just wanna dance. Oh, let me get closer, babe. Let me get closer, babe. Oh, let me get closer, babe. Well, I'll show you just how to do it right. Well, I got her to myself, and I took her for a little walk, just around San Jose, you know that. Yes, I got her to myself, and I took her for a little walk. Yes, I tried to make my move, but she says, Zaki Kumar, I just want to talk. What's up with that, Johnny? Let me get closer, babe. Let me get closer, babe. Oh, let me get closer, babe. And I'll show you just how to do it right. Let me show you right now, mama. Check it out. Get you anything that you wish, whatever you want, baby, even a bicycle. I told her I could be your man. I'll get you anything that you wish, even a web camera in the pandemic. But when I ask her what she wants, she says she just wants one kiss. Oh, let me get closer, baby. Let me get closer, baby. Yeah, let me get closer, baby. And I'll show you just how to do it right. Closer, an original song, slightly creepy song, but written by my wife. Therefore, I have an exemption. Exempt.
No. Are women creepy?
Yes, but not as creepy as men. All right, we're gonna do something a little funky, as best as we can do in this trio format. But when you have a drummer like June Core, man, everything's funky. And speaking of drummers, that's the great June Core back there, everybody. How about a big round of applause? SPAH people, come on now. I can hear you.
I can hear the SPAH.
Yeah.
They hit me at the spot.
And over here to my right is the great, amazing
towel boy,
John Lawton. John Lawton, also known as Little Johnny for tax purposes. But that's John Lawton. He's an amazing guitar player, songwriter, singer. And we're going to feature him on the vocals and you know, hopefully singing some of his material as well. But right here, right now, we're going to keep it funky in the spirit of the great, once again, the great Memphis Slim.
Yeah. Yes, me, it's been a long time since I have been your man. We made love day and night. You held my heart right in your hand. Now sometimes I get to thinking about the way that it used to be. I was your number one man. You give all that love to me. Now come back home, B, and don't you mind them other men. And if you find you want some love, just come and get me now and then. Let's let bygones be bygones. Baby, let your hair hang down. You just say the word, baby, I'll be right here hanging around.
Well, all right. From Bombay to the San Francisco Bay, the Aki Kumar Trio. I hope you've enjoyed our musical program this evening, brought to you by SPAH, the Society for the Preservation and Advancement of the Harmonica. But we're not finished. We're going to show you another blast from the past, and then we're going to leave Zoom open for people to chat and get caught up with each other. Now, keep in mind, it's going on tomorrow as well. We're going to start about noon with a workshop by the great Joe Falisco. We've missed him earlier this week. He lives in the Midwest, and if you keep up with the weather, they had a big windstorm in Chicago, and it knocked out his power for days. So Joe's back online, and we're grateful for that. So he's going to start our workshops tomorrow midday. So tune in about 12 noon. It's been a plum-pleasing pleasure being your MC this evening. My name's David Bernson. I'm coming to you from Tulsa, Oklahoma, home of the Route 66 Harmonica Club. I thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
In the valley where the water spilled down, down, down to the pool below. Down, down, down where the cool spring flows. We stood upon the mountain and heard the valley call. Whispers through the cedars of a place where the water falls down, down, down to the pool below. Down, down, down where the cool spring flows. There we talked and we laughed, sat silent in the sun. We listened to the sounds of the falls and watched the water run. And as we touched, I felt his love, I saw his face there under that waterfall as we embraced. Down, down, down in the pool below. Down, 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 how I love him so. Take me